Welcome back everybody, Boops here in the game room, and today we're unboxing Sphero's little cute robot BB-8. Let's get started. So here we have Sphero's version of BB-8. I guess you would call him a robot. There are several companies that made versions of him, including Disney themselves. This one's by Sphero, pretty known brand for a line of I guess you'd call them more like toy robots. They're all based on this ball design, which is really cool. We'll use the Sphero app to control him. I got my second phone, my old phone, to do that. Nice box. You can control him with your phone. He reacts to your voice, actually. I haven't tried that. Record, send, and view. Oh, that's like an AR gimmick. He has an autonomous mode. Pretty funny. And his personality is adaptive. Interesting. That's actually cool. It's the first time I'm reading this. I had this for a while sitting here. The back of the box, some specifications, and what it all looks like. Pretty cool. I actually got him for $30, $29.99, which is not a bad price. We'll go into why I think the value of him has gone down. We'll get into that in a bit. I believe these sold for like over $100. This is Canadian. I think it was like $120 or something, maybe more. And I think there's a good reason for why they're pretty cheap now, but we'll get to that very soon. The unboxing is very nice. It's a very hefty, thick box. Top slides off. Put that to the side. Pulling this up reveals the basic instructions. Get the Star Wars up there. Very simple. Take that out of the way. We got another, it's not even like really instructions. It's the legal guide. That's what I was gonna call it basically. And there we have everything we need. We have the charging base at the bottom here. He is gonna wirelessly charge. He doesn't have any ports or buttons on him, which is part of the value degrading. We'll get to that in a bit. There's the main component. It's really cool what's happening inside of here. There's some really good videos on YouTube you should check out that really show and explain what's happening in here. It's kind of simple, but it's also very complex at the same time. We also got his head in here separately. You will need to kind of... Oh, I found it right away. You do need to move his head around until you find the magnets that hold it. And the last thing is the USB cable, which I already took out. That's the box. Really nice. Got the base plugged in, showing that it's working. I think it's charging him right now. He has a red light showing that he's charging. You can pick him up. If you put him down the wrong way, nothing will happen. You have to kind of find the right... There's like a magnet that will kind of help align him better. Take his head off or whatever. When he's sitting here charging, he will look around and move his head. It is kind of random, but it's the timing is very spaced out, so it's very hard to actually catch it on camera. And it creeped me out the first few times because I didn't know he would do that. I left him charging and then he would be in like a different position when I came back. One of the cool things about this device is that since everything is internally in here and it's sealed off, this is actually technically waterproof and dustproof. I know they advertised their original one as a waterproof and dustproof device. I don't know if this gets the same exact rating or if they advertise it the same way, but technically it would be water resistant and dust resistant at least. So he is charging. We're going to try and partner him to the app here. On the app there's a bunch of, I'm using the Sphero Education app. There's also a Sphero Play app, but it recommends using the Education one. We are connecting to BB-8. It tells us his battery. We can program him, we can do lessons, and we can drive, which we're mostly just interested in doing the driving. Here's the app. We can also switch his color, which is really cool. Any color we want. Pretty cool. We can change how bright the colors are, and we can change his speed, and we can control him. We're going to take him off his stand. This is one of the issues that I think degrades the value of these robots quickly over time. Is he actually off completely? Can I not? He has to have some power in him. He really died. I'm going to charge him a bit longer and see if we can get some use out of him. But I guess I'll explain to you guys right now, real quick, why I think the value of these robots go down over time. And that's because, I don't know for sure, but I believe the battery is being used constantly. Because everything is internally inside the ball, including the battery, they don't have an on and off switch. You can, through the app, turn the robot off, but afterwards you can still connect to him with Bluetooth. So even though the robot's off, I believe it's still consuming power to use its Bluetooth to turn it back on. Otherwise, how would it know to turn back on? I think a simple solution to this would be to place it on the charging stand to turn it back on, maybe. But even that might complicate things a bit. But essentially, his battery sucks. I think he's got to be almost 10 years old now or something. And the way that the toy's designed, I believe the battery doesn't really get a good chance of a long life, which kind of sucks. So that's kind of the only issue I have with these, and that's why I think I got them for so cheap. Is because everybody knows the batteries don't last long in these things. So, even though he's still technically functioning, and we will do a demonstration, he is more of a showpiece right now. Although I might just end up putting him back in his box. I kind of want to put him on the Star Wars shelf, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll be back with a demonstration soon.
2 hours later.
We've been charging him for a couple hours now. Hopefully we can get a quick demo. Nice. Alright, we'll see how long we can get a demo for. He's connected, right? No, he's not. Okay. Are we even gonna get a demo today? I think I just need to charge him longer.
3 days later.
Alright, he's been charging for like over 2 days now, so he better work. So I don't know what happened. I got like 2 different playtimes out of him when I originally got him for like 5 minutes each. And then he was sitting here for maybe a month or so. And I don't know if the battery is just too dead to connect. I mean, he's on his charging stand. He should be able to. But then again, it's wireless charging, so it might not be enough power to keep him on. That's weird. He's not even lighting up. He should be charging now, but I don't understand why I can't just connect him. I can't get him to work. I'm going to see if I have some old footage of me playing with him. I know I have like a short clip somewhere, so hopefully I can just use that. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I think that's why they go for so cheap now, is because eventually they're not going to be usable. The battery's going to die inside. I do have one more trick up my sleeve. I'll try and use my original phone that I connected to him with, but nothing's looking good. I have quite a few robot unboxing videos now. I'll leave links to the other ones in the description. Check those out. So I'm trying one more time to connect to BB-8 here, and I actually got a little bit further. It gave me the controls, and then it said critical battery turned off. I think the battery is like really donezo. It's now more or less a display piece, unless I decide to somehow get it fixed. Thank you everybody for watching my unboxing of BB-8. I hope you learned something new. Lots more on the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Later.